again, it's Ddraig here, and as you can see I've just started a new campaign, turn 1, and I'm Emperor Carl Franz himself. And as you can see, I am at the Springs of Eternal Life as my starting location. So you may be wondering, how the hell did I get here? Well, I've installed totally random Total War generator. And as you might have guessed, it randomly puts you anywhere on the map, trying to base it around your suitable requirements. So I've just done it quickly and built it up, and here we are. So what does this mod actually do? Let's go into a bit more detail. And as per usual, if you like this content, just like, and if you really like it, subscribe. And if you see a mod which you think I should cover on this channel, please shove it down in the comments and I'll check it out. And thanks in advance. Okay. So what does this totally random war generator do? Well, it is created by Ubermorgen, and this is one of 2 mods he has in this type of fashion. There's this one, and then there's the Lite version, and I'll cover the Lite version in a bit. Well, the Lite version does just your own faction you choose. This one obviously chooses the entire map, everybody's. As you can see, I have got 2 regions here. 2 locations, Spring of Eternal Life, Sector 1, and Vampdator, Sector 1. Now it randomly chooses these positions, and then assigns each faction one of these regions. Now it can be a complete region, and it also randomly add one more region to your faction. That's a random chance though. It moves all the Horde and Rogue armies around, so those can be randomly put anywhere. And also it moves all, if you've got any initial characters, so as in your agents, it kills them off, so you have to resurrect them. So just put them wounded for 1 turn. It sets all regions, as I mentioned before, to region 1. So Carolingia here will be region 1. Oh, I've got the Black Pyramid under Gash as well. Oh, so I know some Tomb Kings will be a bit miffed about that one, but I have that as well. That's really good. So as you can see, I can still build all my usual things. I can get my usual recruitment. It's exactly the same as it was before, but I've got the Volks under Gash as well. That's an extra bonus. And I'm just playing this with just this one mod activated. Now according to what's the name again? Ubermorgen. After you've done this and you've saved your game, you can turn off this mod completely if you want to, because it only affects on the first turn. So what else does this mod do? Well, it also puts you at peace with everybody. So as you can see, I'm at peace with everybody. I'm not at war with anybody, and this will surely change in the first few turns. First 10 turns, orcs will probably give war to every vampire count, so the usual things. And while we're over here, because it just jumped me to the other side of the map, I'll show you why I did that. Now because I started here, I still get to, this is where I originally would start obviously, as I'm sure people have played the Empire through numerous times like I have. You still got the quest, the Woodpine, what's it called? The Battle of Woodpine Woods. So you still got that quest to do, and most of the missions are still exactly the same. So you do them if you want to, do them if you don't want to, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter which. And while we're here, we can check out who's in charge of Outdoor. So that's Petonia, UNA, it is UNA. Got the Wood Elves to the north of us, and Wood Elves to the south of us, by the looks of it. Yeah, we have Woodriff and that's, yeah, Torgavan. Petonia here as well, and we've got some Beastmen roaming about. And some ruins, possibly Skaven, possibly not, we shall see. And as you can see, these are all set to region 1 as well, so these are more like our Skaven. So, and that's that little bit. I believe that's all I need to cover. One small thing, if I just press home button and I'll just jump back to my own region, which I've just owned. It adds plus 100 for new owners of the region, so this is to the province you own, plus 3 to public order, and plus 18 to growth for 10 turns. And this is just to help you ease your way through into the first bit, because you have no buildings at the start like you would normally. You just have to build them up slowly again. But you can still build everything as I mentioned before. Okay, let's give this another try. Let's try randomising it again. Okay, we're back on the main screen, and this time I'm going to let it run, and you can see what happens. So, quick start campaign. I've chosen Carfons again, just to show how random it is, and we'll see what we get this time. And while we're going through that, I can take you through some known problems. Some of these might have been fixed by now. This is from when Ubermorgen originally created it. He created it on the 11th of July 2018, and it's just been updated for a new DLC, so I'm covering it now. And some known problems. In some rare cases, the game may crash for randomizing, so I'll just run it again. If it crashes, just run it again. Now this is the point, it will freeze. As you can see, the bar's at maximum, and this is where it takes a while. So, while that's sorting itself out, I'll waffle on in the background. Also, in some rare cases, a faction's army will not be teleported to the settlement. So again, we'll just rerun the entire program again. Known factions / diplomacy still includes previous neighbours. So that is why in that one that's why I was still in good favour with the Emperor, with the other Emperor preferences like Tabakind and Midindian and things like that. So I will keep that for the faction as default. Now, hopefully, these are problems he hopes to fix at some point, and if anybody can help him, feel free to contact him. I think that might be some sort of in-depth into the background of the diplomacy section, I would have thought. There's so many tables in this game. Also, because the game thinks you're just having a normal Empire campaign, you can have the advisor going waffling on about take these provinces back from the secessionists and things like that. So not much they can do about that one. When you first do it, and I'll show you this now, there's going to be when you try and move around the map, it's because the mod destroys all the provinces and sets them to one. There's a bit of a lag as it moves around. So as you can see, that Gorso just went up in smoke, there's goes another one and so forth. So let's just escape this. And so we got, see, this is what happens when you first create it, how to play the Empire, obviously the usual stuff. So let's see what happens this time. So, Petunia, pop you here, we got another Petunia. Tyria, so Tyria usually in the Southern Realms. Empire, oh well, have we started up here? We have. Oh, that's a bit of a stretch. We've taken over Cologne. Interesting. And Malmberg, so we're quite near our home settlement here. So as you can see, totally random. So let's have a quick scout out, see what else we can find. Yeah, there's some beastmen there. Thanks very much. Do I have anything up here? No. What about Norska start? That'll be an interesting campaign. Where is Norska? As you can see, it's skipping quite a bit because it's destroying settlements and rebuilding as I do this. With the Skaven taking over that place. Might be interesting to see just trying to take over the higher House continent. Oh, there's that. That's Vampire. Dreadfleet. Yeah. Interesting. And the dwarves have actually got a mountain pass. As I said before, it tries to associate the faction with where it should be. So, unpleasant argument for me. Perfect for our bearded friends. So, okay. Doing it one more time, and this time I'm just going to quick scout around, and we're actually east of our chosen location. So not a massive heap again. Obviously that first one I did, well, right down in the south. That's quite a random chance. And this time we've got quite a few. We've got Taberhelm, Krugenheim, and Württemberg. And around us we've got the Aviand. Batonia got Svartshafen. And Batonia moved into Vampire country this time. And when we got to the left, we got is that Aviand? Yeah, we've already done Aviand. Got Grunberg, and we got Altdorf. So we actually got some people to get out of there quite easily. We got Ostermark in Kallenberg, and in Marienburg, and some Empire Sessionists are taking over there as well. So as you can see, this mod really does provide you almost limitless playthroughs, because you can just choose any faction and go from there. If I haven't mentioned before, if you do choose the Wood Elves, make sure you download another mod which allows you to occupy any region properly and gives you a good building tree for your 3 buildings, or it's going to get really difficult and it might just not be able to make the game playable at all. Also, I've looking around and there's a mod which I'll link in the description, which allows you to make all mods, all factions suitable requirements. So basically this turns off all the unpleasant requirements, things for different factions, like dwarves, the Skaven, etc, etc. So I could go and have no penalties if I go and capture one of the Karaks, say. So that just makes the game even more playable. Ooh, is that? Who's that? Ah, it's Norse, I believe, or Algahar. Interesting. Oh, there's Vampire Counts, Monsieur, over there. Really just gives you an interesting way of playing different factions. You never really fight as the Empire. You okay fight Norska, but like it before, I was down right down the bottom, and it can face anybody down there. So it just randomly creates it. Right, we're now going to have a look at another mod from the same person, from Ubermorgen. It was Ubermorgen, wasn't it? Yeah, Ubermorgen. And look at this other version of this mod. Okay, now we have the Lite version. So this only maneuvers your own character to a different province. Same rules as before, but yeah, just yourself. So as you can see, it's destroyed Coron and Diango because I've chosen King Ian Koro. So where is he? So let's press the home button, zip across the map, and he is near the Kiziev Yans. Actually, right next door to Kiziev. So here you can start off a campaign going all the way back to home, or do anything like. You could sort of roleplay this as, say, Ian Kerr has just been summoned to these Yans to do a crusade. Now he's got to make his way back. That could work. It's the same with all factions. It's quite like another little twist on your campaign. And this way you're going to fight exactly the same people as you would normally. And who knows what you're going to find when you get back there, because as you can see, I'm quite far away from my own Bretonnian Yans. And you know the orcs are quite aggressive around here, and you got Musion. Maybe they'll come up here and capture it. Maybe find out that Merenberg have decided to take it over. Maybe Norsk have come down. Or even Terror's here. Who knows? Okay, I'll wrap it up there. Just a quick note about this mod, that it's compatible with most things, but it's not compatible with SFO, probably because it's quite complicated SFO, and I conflict with various settings. But please do try other mods, and if it doesn't work first time, person who created it, Ubermorgen, does suggest running it a couple of times, because it may not work the first time, just because the way the script runs, so it may work on a second or third try. It may not work, it might work with DCCM mods, that's the map mods. So yeah, try it and see what happens. But always remember, don't report it straight away, give it a few attempts just to make sure it's not the script that's causing the error. And if it is just yet, put it in his comments on his Steam page. Okay, thanks for watching this, I hope you found it interesting, I hope you're going to try it. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, and if you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. If you've got any mods you think I should have a look at, please drop them in the comments and I'll have a look. Thanks for watching.